All right, take two on this one. I had a cicada in the tree right behind me, and the video didn't turn out, but I want to go ahead and just knock this video out real quick, because this one kicked off to the side here. I went ahead and started working on its counterpart, and I ran into a problem with it. There was a crack right about here, so I had to work it, and I ended up with this real steep angle and toward the handle. So I just rolled with it, and I went ahead and made this side out, and I went ahead and matched the other side, and I'm really surprised with what I got. I was expecting it to kick out like its sister did, but instead I actually got some natural reflex in it, and that's really surprising. I can give it a little bit of a bend. I got some thick spots and some stiff spots, and I'm gonna have to play with this one because I've never made a bow quite like this one before. Most of mine are pretty square all the way up through the ends. They taper just a little bit, but it's not quite this steep. So I think in order to maintain some strength on it, I'm going to have to leave it a little thicker, which that's probably doable. But I just wanted to point out that this can really surprise you. You don't know what you're going to get until you actually get into the stave. You get two completely different pieces out of the same log, and you can make them work. This is the interesting part for me, that they they'll act like that. I've had bows actually that I had to treat one side completely different than the other because of a knot or a twist, or just something weird and different in the grain, where one side would flex differently than the other. Like the other one would have a perfect arc, and the other one had like a bend here, but it was stiff on the top. And they worked. My last one like that didn't last maybe 9 months, but you know what? I could take it out and shoot it. It was accurate. It was probably a 35-pound bow. I could have hunted. I probably wouldn't have hunted deer with that one, but definitely rabbits and small game would have worked just fine. So I'll definitely have to do a follow-up video on this one. This one will be interesting for me. But anyways, I just wanted to point that out, that you never know what you're going to get out of this stuff. Trial and error, just learning from experience and stuff. Right now I'm just kind of taking my Scandi grind, and I'm working on squaring these edges off, making sure everything's even. I'll work down and then kind of work back and just kind of remove the tool marks. And then, because this one is flexing, what I'll do is I'll go in with like really aggressive sandpaper and probably do my tillering very, very careful and very finely. And then, if I do need to adjust it, strength-wise, take a little bit off, I can take a knife and just kind of like that, just scrape it down, and you can see the material that's coming off of there, and that way I can, maintain a very control. And once I get it flexing evenly, what I do is I just go along the whole thing, usually starting from the middle and working out toward each side, and usually it'll go pretty well for me. So anyways, I just wanted to point that out. I got another cicada going in another tree, so we'll see you guys later.